Attorneys for Joseph Lawson are not holding back tonight about the outcome of his high-profile trial.
Lawson was found guilty alongside Brooks Houck in the murder of Crystal Rogers. Alexis Matthews was in the courtroom for the entire trial. She sat down with Lawson's defense team today. Alexis?
We covered a lot of ground in this 30-minute interview that you'll hear parts of. And I asked about everything from Steve and Joseph Lawson's involvement, the prime suspect, Brooks Houck, to other alleged co-conspirators, and even the victim, Crystal Rogers. In the end, these attorneys maintain Joseph Lawson's innocence.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit murder under instruction number 4A.
On July 8th, attorneys Robert Boyd and Kevin Coleman sat stoic as the verdicts were read. Their client, Joseph Lawson, was found guilty in connection to Crystal Rogers' 2015 disappearance.
I was more optimistic about getting a not guilty verdict than I had been in any case that I've been on previously.
The defense's strategy was to fade into the background, knowing Rogers' ex-boyfriend, Brooks Houck, was the target. But they believe Joseph Lawson landed here because of his father, Steve. He testified they both moved Rogers' car, found abandoned on the Bluegrass Parkway.
When I lie to you, I pushed the seat back. I done that. I'm man enough to admit that because I done that. Did I go take him to get the car? Yes, I did. I'm man enough to admit that.
Jurors were barred from knowing about Steve Lawson's May conviction. So prosecutors presented evidence and witnesses to draw conclusions about the father and son's involvement.
It begs the question, what kind of parent would throw their own child, under the bus and try to make them a scapegoat to some extent.
Even after the convictions, Boyd and Coleman maintained the innocence of both Lawson men.
Mr. Houck would not hire these fools, and that is 100% true. I'm not saying that Brooks Houck had any involvement. That's for his legal team to deal with.
And a first for both attorneys was prosecutors' repeated mention of other Houck family members as unindicted co-conspirators in this case.
At the end of the day, that didn't have any effect on how we were litigating our case for Mr. Lawson.
Is there any point during this process in your minds where you thought, I wonder what happened to her?
That was part of the reason I took the case. I said in my closing that my heart aches for the Ballard family, and it does. They deserve more answers to the questions that they have, and unfortunately, I don't think that they're going to get them.
Now, Brooks Houck, Joseph Lawson, and Steve Lawson, who you're looking at here, are scheduled to be formally sentenced next month. Now, you can watch this interview in its entirety on our website. I'm Alexis Matthews, WLKY News.
Thanks.